Hi guys, it's Louie, the Autistic Exec. Thank you for being patient with me as I get through the beginning of the year and all the tax fun that usually happens there. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I also want to mention that the videos coming up will now be quite a bit shorter. I've taken a little bit of advice from you guys to make it shorter. I had a tendency to kind of put all the information in there at once, and you guys would like something a little bit shorter. I get that, so I'm looking forward to providing that. I received a request this week from someone who asked what one of my favorite quotes was, and it comes from Robert Frost. It is, when seeking to tear down a fence, make sure you understand why it was put up in the first place. Fences very often are there to prevent things from going awry for one reason or another. And in that same, vein, in a corporation or in any kind of business, any organization at all, there are policies in place that usually have a very good reason for being there, even though they don't make so much sense at certain times. So it's important to look at the entire picture. So often we don't have, either through education or exposure, access to the information, and that will be somewhat difficult for us to stomach and just what we would think of tolerating some policies that may, be a bit inefficient or whatever. But rest assured that they're there for a really good reason. If you have any questions, it's good to also follow some of the, chain of command and ask some questions. That's fine. Be very considerate about it, very respectful. And I'm sure that you'll find out in time why those things occurred. I also want to answer a question from Joey, who is a subscriber on the Vlog YouTube channel, asking what a person should do if they have been suggested that they may be on the spectrum. I would definitely suggest you seek professional advice and identification. We don't use diagnosis on this channel here. So identification. I know myself, I went through DARS, which is the Department of Assistive and Rehabilitative Services, through the state of Texas when I was there, and it only took me a couple of weeks to get an appointment and get a full diagnosis, and that was paid for, of course, by the state of Texas. So I'm not sure how it would take. I guess it would depend on your jurisdiction, but I wish you luck with that. So everyone, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Autistic Exec, and also subscribe below. Send me any questions you have, and thanks everyone.